Yes, I promise you, you cannot get a cold again. You can actually not get sick when everyone is going through flu season. Let's get into it. Ciao ragazzi, come state oggi? What's up guys? How's everyone doing today? As you can see from the title of the video, I'm going to talk about how you can prevent yourself from ever getting sick or maybe just a little minor cold, not even be dealing with that again. Let me preface this by saying I am not a doctor, I'm not an expert, I'm none of this stuff. I'm just a light worker here to help create a level of awareness and consciousness on this planet. Now, let us begin. What you need to understand about when you're getting sick is, as you probably heard, is when you're getting sick, your immune system's heightened up and is trying to defend yourself from this virus or this bad bacteria or whatever your body's trying to fight off, a yeast, a fungus, whatever it may be. What you need to understand is that 70 to 80% of your immune system is within your gut, and to really define the gut, that's everything from the mouth to the anus. So with that in mind, if you really want to ramp up your immune system health, what we need to do is focus on getting your gut health in check. One of this could be fixing leaky gut. I talked about this in my allergies videos, but essentially your gut is single-celled, permeable to allow nutrients in, and through chronic stress and exposures to toxins and whatnot, these can be really permeable, and undigested food particles can come into the bloodstream and you get immune responses, and then your immune system's in haywire, and it's very stressful on the body. So the main thing that we're going to want to do to, improve gut health is decrease all forms of stress. I'm just going to cover 3 big forms of stress before, just to make it easy on you guys. We don't need to go super deep into this stuff. Just know the basics. Just become aware that you have control over how often you're getting sick, and even if you do get sick. Number 1, sleep. Sleep is extremely critical for your total stress that your body can handle. Sleep is, I think, the most underrated form of medicine that you can give your body. High quality, lengthy sleep for your body. It doesn't mean, like, when I say lengthy, it doesn't mean 10 hours. It can be 6 hours, honestly, if you are getting good quality sleep. Everyone has different needs, but the quality of the sleep is what is important. So having proper sleep hygiene, you want to be going to bed generally around 10 to 11. You want to cut out all blue light and EMF in the room at least 30 minutes before going to bed, preferably an hour. Make sure all the house lights, and if you're just going to be in your room, dim the room lights, if the bulbs are too blue in a sense. Like I've gotten blue, not a blue light, an orange light bulb, so it's the right tone, not frequency, but it's like the right spectrum, color spectrum that isn't stimulating cortisol for you to stay awake, stay wired, because you need to start winding down, because health is really a hormone game in one point. So in order for you to get good sleep, you need to have melatonin, but melatonin is, gets suppressed by cortisol. So if you have high cortisol because you are stressed from not getting enough sleep, or you're stressed from eating bad foods, or you're stressed because your girlfriend isn't giving you enough attention, or you think she cheated, whatever it may be, whatever causes you stress, this will raise cortisol, especially if it's before bed. That will suppress melatonin, your ability to get good sleep. So to make it simple, the whole health, improving your health and immune system is going to be managing stress. So we want to lower that, focus on getting that good quality sleep. Generally, again, going to bed around 10 to 11, cutting out all the blue light before you can even get the glasses. And number 2 is going to be nutrition. Now with nutrition, what we really want to focus on is getting nutrient dense foods. So your gut needs to get re-healed every 3 to 5 days. It's like a complete new cell. You have a whole new gut lining every 3 to 5 days. So and this is resource dependent in a sense. Your body needs the correct resources to be able to do this and prioritize, because your gut has a very high priority on your survival in a sense. Obviously, if you can't eat, then you're gonna die. I mean, you can fast if you're fat. That's a given. Honestly, you go into ketosis and you burn body fat, but that's a different story. So we want to focus on nutrient dense foods: egg yolks, organ meats. If you can, raw milk and raw dairy. If you're actually allergic to it, like you go into anaphylaxis to these foods, or like you shit out blood, that's a different story. But if you have like lactose intolerance is generally an issue with gut health. It's not an actual issue with your genetics or anything. You just gotta fix your gut health. And that's gonna lead me to number 3. And before I even get into number 3, which is gut health, more with the nutrients, is also meal timing, like enough snacking and all this stuff. Stop eating, like putting stuff into your mouth like 6 times a day. It's ridiculous. You're cranking up all this insulin in your body. You need to either clear this out easily through exercise, or mainly exercise is one of the best ways to become insulin sensitive, to have your body use all this insulin. But like if you're eating 6 times a day, you're just gonna have all this blood sugar raises and lowers, and very stressful on the body. Like that is a huge stress on the body. Chronically trying to manage your blood sugar, because your blood sugar is your brain fuel in a sense. It's your nervous system fuel. So that's also very high on your totem pole of life. The third thing is going to be gut health. So with gut health, what I really want to focus on is your microbiome. So that's going to be, generally we have 90% good bacteria, 10% pathogens and bad whatnot. And it's only when we start getting a weak immune system, or mainly antibiotics, as sad as it is, antibiotics will fuck you up. It's like using antibiotics is like detonating a nuclear bomb in a city trying to kill a rat. You killed what you needed to, but you destroyed everything, literally everything, which wouldn't even happen in the first place if your body wasn't so stressed from the high vegetable oils, the canola oil and the seed oils, as well as all the processed sugar and refined grains like white bread and all this stuff. It's very stressful on your body, and a lot of that too is, again, because the refined grains and the sugar, it's very high glycemic, so it raises your blood sugar quickly and then it drops, which, as I mentioned earlier, blood sugar fluctuations are very stressful on the body. It is a form of stress, and if you don't want to get sick again, we really want to focus on lowering the amount of stress in your body. But remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert, I'm just a light worker. I'm telling you what's worked for me. Since I've changed my diet, done fasting, I haven't gotten sick or a cold since. Maybe my throat will start to get sore for 3 or 4 hours, and then it's gone. Because my immune system's like a bull, baby, let's go! But that is that. I hope I was clear enough on this video for you all. If there's something that wasn't clear, leave a comment or send me a DM on Instagram, mserafini10, and I would love to respond, because I love health and wellness and consciousness in life. So yeah, let me help you out. I gotta help the planet. But otherwise, have a good one.